community, and they have committed Dr. Coles at Atlanta University to become even more part of this community in terms of providing us those resources that we think are that we direly need to move forward. Carol Gould, as the executive director of the West End Merchants Association, I think has a knack for bringing people together. Through the mayor and Shirley Franklin, we've been able to fund that merchants organization to the tune of about $35,000 per year because we believe that West End has the potential to become a more vibrant and vital community to Atlanta. It has gone through transitional period. So we have made that commitment 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and the mayor is continuing to make a commitment. We've asked him out here today for a number of reasons. We've asked him back out here because he was just out here last week groundbreaking for the Candler warehouses. Those of you who are familiar with this area know that Harrison Merrill, who's standing in the back here, he holds his hand up one more time, is doing about an $8 million renovation to the Candler warehouses, making it a trade center where many people can come and shop and find good bargains. Andy was there last week, just the other week, groundbreaking. So his commitment is with this neighborhood. Further effort of his commitment to this neighborhood is the commitment of some $600,000 that the city has made for the purpose of various projects, carrying on various projects in this particular area. The mayor made that commitment to me and indicated that as long as he's mayor, that $600,000 will be spent for various projects in this area because it shows the commitment of the city of Atlanta to an area that ought to be a moving area in Atlanta. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a person who probably will become, yeah, you can't leave now. I want to introduce you to the person who has done a lot for this city, who will probably do a lot for the state of Georgia when he becomes governor. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Young.
Thank you very much. I think your presence here and your involvement in this community, as mine, is testimony to the future of West End. Not only have I lived in this community since I moved to Atlanta in 1961, but I have two daughters who reside within a mile of here. And I hope one day before long, though I'm not making any announcement, my grandchildren will be living here. So you know that I am concerned about West End. But I'm also concerned because West End represents, I think, the most important and undervalued property in the Southeast today. The Atlanta airport, MARTA, and downtown represent the two biggest economic generators in the Southeast, and we are halfway between. Anybody with any sense would put their time, their money, and their energy in West End. That's what you're doing. One more thing, crime in West End. We've got a commitment from our zone commander to work with us directly. I just talked with Mr. Hill of Atlanta Life. He has asked me to say to you that Atlanta Life will increase the reward for the potential murderer of the women in Vine City. Atlanta Life will bring that up to $20,000. And we're going to get the total support of this community. I want to thank First American because when I became mayor, First American came forward when we said, look, there are a lot of minority entrepreneurs who we know to be good business people, and they just need a chance, they just need a line of credit, they just need a banking opportunity like any other business person. And First American was one of the first to come forward and say, we will be a part of the development of the total community. Now we have monies that have been earmarked by the entire banking community, and I want to say to our entire banking community that I thought the story about housing may have been a little unfair, but the story about business, if it could be told, would have been far worse than the story about housing. And we really need you to invest in the entrepreneurial spirit of the black community, particularly in this area, and God bless you, we're going to make a lot of money here.